Hello and welcome. Today, I'd like to talk to you about something truly important, something that might surprise you. As we grow older, most of us are told to take better care of our health. We start to eat better, get more exercise, and often we begin taking daily vitamins. After all, vitamins are meant to keep us strong, protect us from illness, and help us stay independent for as long as possible. It sounds like a smart habit, right? Well, here's something you might not have heard before. Some vitamins, especially when taken in large amounts or over long periods, can actually do more harm than good. That's right. Certain vitamins, when used incorrectly, might quietly weaken your muscles, throw off your balance, and even interfere with your nerves. And the worst part? Many people don't realize what's happening. They just think it's part of getting older. Imagine this. You've been taking your vitamins faithfully every morning for years. You believe they're keeping you healthy, but lately, getting out of a chair feels harder. Your legs feel a little heavier than usual. Walking across the room or climbing a few stairs leaves you more tired than it used to. Maybe you feel a little off balance now and then. Most of us would just chalk that up to age. But what if that wasn't the full story? What if the very vitamins meant to help you are quietly contributing to the problem? That's what we're going to talk about today. We'll focus on three common vitamins: vitamin E, vitamin A, and vitamin B6. All of these are essential for good health, but when taken in excess, especially through supplements, they can have surprising side effects. These side effects often target your legs, your muscles, and your nervous system, making daily life more difficult than it needs to be. Now, don't worry, this isn't meant to scare you. Our goal today is to give you the knowledge you need to make smart, safe decisions about your health. We're going to explain things clearly and simply. You won't need a medical degree to understand it. Most importantly, we'll give you practical tips to help you check your vitamins, adjust your habits, and protect your strength and mobility. So whether you're someone who takes a handful of supplements every morning, or you're just beginning to think about adding vitamins to your routine, this video is for you. Sit back, relax, and join us as we uncover the hidden risks behind some of the most trusted vitamins and learn how to use them safely to stay strong, steady, and independent for years to come. Vitamin E, the silent muscle weakener. Vitamin E is often seen as a hero in the world of health supplements. For decades, it has been advertised as a powerful antioxidant, something that protects our cells, keeps our skin youthful, helps our heart stay strong, and even fights aging. You might see it in multivitamin packs, skin creams, or standalone capsules promising energy, longevity, and vitality. But here's the truth that many people, especially older adults, don't know. When it comes to vitamin E, more is not always better. Let's start with a basic but important point. Vitamin E is a fat-soluble vitamin. That means it doesn't leave your body as easily as water-soluble vitamins like vitamin C or the B vitamins. Instead, vitamin E stays in your fat tissue and liver. When you take too much, especially in the form of supplements, it builds up over time. And when levels get too high, that's where the problems begin. Now, you might be wondering, what kind of problems? Well, one of the most concerning effects of too much vitamin E is that it can quietly weaken your muscles, particularly in your legs and hips. This kind of muscle weakness doesn't happen overnight. It comes slowly. You may not even notice it at first. Maybe you feel a little tired after walking to the mailbox. Maybe it's harder to get out of your favorite chair. Maybe your balance feels just a bit off when stepping off a curb or climbing stairs. You might think, I'm just getting older. But what if the cause is not your age, but the supplement you're taking every morning? Here's what's happening inside your body. When vitamin E accumulates beyond what your body needs, it starts interfering with something called neuromuscular function. This is the communication system between your nerves and your muscles. Think of it like the cables that run between a keyboard and a computer. If those cables are damaged or blocked, the messages don't go through properly. In your body, that means your muscles don't get the right signals. The result? Weakness, slower reflexes, and poor balance. And it doesn't stop there. Vitamin E also acts as a natural blood thinner. That can be dangerous if you're already on blood-thinning medications like warfarin or aspirin. When combined, the effect can become too strong, raising the risk of internal bleeding. A small bruise could become a major concern. A minor fall could lead to a serious injury. The problem is made worse by how easy it is to take too much. Many seniors take multivitamins every day. Some also take extra vitamin E for heart health or as part of an anti-aging routine. You might even find it in immune support products or energy boosters. Without realizing it, you could be doubling or tripling your daily intake. The recommended daily amount of vitamin E for adults is about 15 milligrams, 22 IU. But many supplements contain 100, 200, or even 400 IU in a single capsule. Let's break that down with an example. Imagine you take a multivitamin that contains 100 IU of vitamin E. Then, later in the day, you take a separate supplement that adds another 200 IU. On top of that, maybe you use a protein shake or a meal replacement that's been fortified with even more. It adds up quickly, and because vitamin E is fat-soluble, your body stores the excess. Over weeks, months, and years, those levels can climb into dangerous territory without you even knowing. So what can you do? First, take a close look at what you're already taking. Check all your vitamin bottles. Look for anything that lists vitamin E or dialpha tocopherol on the label. Add up the total amount. If you're regularly getting more than 200, 300 IU per day, especially from more than one source, that's a red flag. Second, think about where else vitamin E might be hiding. Do you drink vitamin-enriched juices or eat fortified cereals? Do you use supplements labeled for energy, aging, or skin health? All of these may contain vitamin E. Many people are surprised to learn how many products contribute to their total intake. Third, consider switching to natural food sources instead of relying on pills. Vitamin E is found in many healthy everyday foods. A small handful of almonds, a spoonful of sunflower seeds, a serving of spinach or broccoli, or even some avocado on toast. These foods give you vitamin E in safe, balanced amounts. Plus, they come with other nutrients your body needs, like fiber, magnesium, and healthy fats. Fourth, and most importantly, talk to your doctor. Bring all your supplements to your next checkup. Tell your doctor if you've been feeling weak, unsteady, or more tired than usual. Don't assume it's just aging. A simple review of your vitamin intake could reveal a problem that's easy to fix. Your doctor might recommend a blood test to check your vitamin levels, especially if you've been taking supplements for a long time. And remember, vitamin E is not the enemy. It's an important part of your health. Your body needs it for things like immune function, cell repair, and vision. The key is balance. Too little vitamin E can cause its own problems, but too much can be just as dangerous. What we want is the just right amount, enough to support your health, but not so much that it works against you. In closing, if you or someone you love is taking vitamin E daily, now is a great time to check in. Are you taking the right amount? Are you combining multiple sources without realizing it? Have you noticed new signs of muscle weakness or changes in your balance? Don't ignore those signals. They could be your body's way of telling you it's time for a change. Getting older comes with its challenges, but many of those challenges can be managed and even prevented with the right information. By understanding how vitamins like vitamin E affect your body, you can make choices that keep you strong, steady, and safe. So go ahead, open that cabinet, read those labels, and take control of your health. A few small changes today could help you stay active and independent for years to come. Vitamin A, the hidden risk to your bones and muscles. Now that we've explored how too much vitamin E can quietly affect your muscle strength and balance, let's move on to another vitamin that might seem just as innocent but can cause equally concerning issues. Vitamin A. Vitamin A is often celebrated for its benefits. You've probably heard that it's good for your eyes, helps boost your immune system, and even supports healthy skin. That's true. Vitamin A plays an important role in many of your body's systems. It's found in multivitamins, fortified foods, and traditional supplements like cod liver oil. But as with vitamin E, the problem starts when you get too much. Like vitamin E, vitamin A is fat-soluble. That means your body stores it in your liver and fatty tissues rather than getting rid of the excess through urine. Over time, those extra amounts can build up. And when they do, the effects can quietly damage your bones, muscles, and even your nerves, especially in older adults. Let's take a closer look at how this happens. As we age, our bones naturally become thinner and more fragile. This is a normal part of the aging process, but taking too much vitamin A can speed up that process and make our bones weaker than they need to be. Studies have shown that high levels of preformed vitamin A, also called retinol, are linked to increased bone loss and a higher risk of hip fractures, particularly in older adults. The hips and legs, which are so important for mobility and independence, are especially at risk. This might not sound like a big deal until you consider the consequences. A weakened bone structure increases your chances of falling and breaking a bone. And for older adults, a broken hip is not just painful. It can be life-changing. It often means months of recovery, reduced mobility, and sometimes even a loss of independence. But the effects of excess vitamin A don't stop at bone health. It can also affect your muscles. Many people report feeling a dull ache in their hips or thighs. Some feel unusually tired or heavy-legged, especially after walking or standing for a while. You might tell yourself, I probably just overdid it today. But if that tiredness or muscle discomfort keeps returning, it could be something more. Here's where it gets tricky. You may not even know you're taking too much. Vitamin A shows up in a lot of places. It's in multivitamins, especially those made for seniors. It's in fortified cereals and dairy products. It's in cod liver oil supplements. And it's also found in animal-based foods like liver, which contains more vitamin A in one serving than most people need in a day. It's surprisingly easy to go over the recommended limit without realizing it. The recommended daily allowance, RDA, for vitamin A for adults is about 700 micrograms, mcg for women, and 900 mcg for men. The upper safe limit is around 3,000 mcg, 10,000 AIU per day. But just 1 tablespoon of cod liver oil contains close to that upper limit, and that's before counting any multivitamins or fortified foods you might be eating. Also, your body stores vitamin A for a long time. Even if you stop taking high doses today, the effects might linger for weeks or months. That's why it's important to manage your intake before symptoms appear. So what are the signs that you might be getting too much vitamin A? Here are some to watch out for. Achy hips or thighs, unusual tiredness after simple activities, dry or peeling skin, headaches or blurred vision, dizziness or a feeling of imbalance, a general sense of weakness, especially in the legs. If you notice any of these signs and you're taking vitamin A supplements or eating a lot of fortified foods, it's a good idea to talk to your doctor. A blood test can check your vitamin A levels and help determine if changes are needed. Fortunately, there's a safer way to get the benefits of vitamin A without the risks of overdoing it. Choose beta-carotene. Beta-carotene is a form of vitamin A that comes from plant-based foods. Your body only converts it to vitamin A when it needs it. That means there's no danger of building up toxic levels. You can find beta-carotene in colorful vegetables like carrots, sweet potatoes, spinach, kale, butternut squash, red and orange peppers. These foods not only give your body a steady, safe supply of vitamin A, but they also provide fiber, antioxidants, and other nutrients that help support healthy aging. They're also less likely to interfere with your bones, muscles, or nerves. Let's also talk about a common supplement that many older adults trust: cod liver oil. It's been around for generations and is often seen as a cure-all for joint pain, colds, and more. While it does have some health benefits, such as omega-3 fatty acids and vitamin D, it's also very high in preformed vitamin A. If you're taking cod liver oil regularly and also taking a multivitamin, there's a good chance you're getting more vitamin A than your body needs. That doesn't mean you have to stop everything right away, but it does mean you should take stock of what you're consuming. Read the labels on your supplements. Look for how much vitamin A they contain and in what form. If you see retinol or retinol palmitate, those are forms of preformed vitamin A, which can build up in the body. If the total amount is nearing or above 3,000 mcg daily, it may be time to scale back. Here's a simple plan to stay safe. 1. Check your supplements. Add up how much vitamin A you're taking each day. 2. Focus on food. Shift your intake to natural sources like vegetables and leafy greens. 3. Be cautious with cod liver oil. If you still want its benefits, choose lower dose versions or alternate with other omega-3 sources. 4. Talk to your doctor. Bring your supplement list to your next appointment. Ask if your current intake is safe. 5. Watch for symptoms. Don't ignore persistent fatigue or leg discomfort. It might be more than just age. In summary, Vitamin A is essential for health, but it must be respected. Too much, especially in the form of retinol, can weaken bones, strain muscles, and disrupt your mobility. Exactly what you're trying to protect as you grow older. Fortunately, the solution is simple. Keep your intake balanced, prioritize food-based sources, and avoid unnecessary megadoses. By staying informed and making a few smart choices, you can enjoy all the benefits of vitamin A, clear vision, a strong immune system, and healthy skin without putting your bones and muscles at risk. Your legs, your balance, and your future independence are worth that extra bit of attention. Vitamin B6, the nerve damager. Hiding in plain sight. We've already seen how too much vitamin E can weaken your muscles and how excess vitamin A can quietly damage your bones and leave your legs tired and unsteady. But the story doesn't end there. There's one more vitamin we need to talk about, one that's often considered completely safe, but can cause serious problems when overused. That vitamin is vitamin B6. At first glance, vitamin B6 seems harmless. It's water-soluble, meaning your body can get rid of what it doesn't need through urine. Because of this, many people believe it's impossible to take too much. It's found in multivitamins, energy drinks, memory boosters, and even mood-enhancing supplements. In fact, you may be taking more B6 than you think, and that's where the danger lies. Vitamin B6, also known as pyridoxine, plays an essential role in keeping your brain, nerves, and metabolism working properly. It helps your body create neurotransmitters, chemicals that send messages between nerve cells, and aids in converting food into energy. In the right amount, it supports healthy brain function and can even help manage mood and reduce feelings of depression. But when consumed in high doses for extended periods, vitamin B6 can do the exact opposite. It can damage your nerves. This nerve damage is known as peripheral neuropathy, a condition where nerves, especially those in your legs, feet, and hands, start to misfire. This can lead to numbness, tingling, burning sensations, and muscle weakness. Over time, your legs may feel like they're falling asleep more often. You might notice that your balance is off or that you're stumbling more, even on flat ground. Some people describe it as feeling like their legs are wrapped in cotton or as if their limbs aren't fully awake. One of the most troubling facts about B6 toxicity is that it doesn't take extremely high doses to cause harm. In the past, researchers believed the upper safe limit was 100 milligrams per day. But newer evidence suggests that even doses as low as 50 milligrams per day, taken regularly over months or years, can lead to nerve problems in some people. Unfortunately, many supplements today contain far more than that. A single energy or brain-boosting supplement might have 50 milligrams of B6 or more. Combine that with a multivitamin and perhaps another wellness product, and you're unknowingly taking 2, 3, or even 4 times the safe amount. Let's say, for example, that your daily routine includes a multivitamin with 20 milligrams of B6, a memory support supplement with another 50 milligrams, and an energy drink that adds 30 milligrams more. That's already 100 milligrams, a dose that puts you at risk. Now imagine doing that every day for 6 months, a year, or even longer. That's how long-term overexposure begins, and unfortunately, symptoms don't always appear right away. Unlike an upset stomach or headache that comes on quickly after eating something bad, the symptoms of vitamin B6 toxicity sneak up slowly. You might notice a faint tingling in your toes or fingertips. Then a few weeks later, you begin to feel that your legs are a little off, heavier perhaps, or less responsive. Over time, walking becomes more difficult. You may start holding onto furniture for balance or avoiding stairs. You might stop walking outside alone because you're afraid of falling. These are signs of peripheral nerve damage. And here's the part that's really worrying. The damage isn't always reversible. In some cases, even after you stop taking high doses of B6, the nerve issues remain. Some people recover partially, others continue to struggle with numbness and balance problems for the rest of their lives. That's a high price to pay for a vitamin that was supposed to help you. So what makes B6 so sneaky? First, it's often hidden in products that don't scream vitamin supplement. Things like sleep aids, joint health formulas, mood boosters, and even some protein powders may contain surprising amounts of B6. Second, because it's water-soluble, most people assume it's automatically safe. The reality is, B6 builds up when the intake exceeds your body's ability to process and eliminate it. It's important to note that your body doesn't need very much vitamin B6 to function well. Most adults only need about 1.5 to 2 milligrams per day. That's right, just 1.5 to 2 milligrams. You can easily get this amount from food alone. Foods rich in vitamin B6 include bananas, potatoes, chicken, turkey, a fish like salmon, and tuna, chickpeas, fortified cereals, spinach. These foods provide safe, balanced amounts of B6, along with fiber, protein, and other nutrients that support overall health. So what can you do to protect yourself from B6 overload? 1. Check your supplements. Read the labels on every product you take. Look at how much B6 is in each one. Add up the total. If you're getting more than 50 milligrams per day from all sources, it's time to rethink your routine. 2. Choose food first. Unless your doctor has specifically advised you to take extra B6, you likely don't need a supplement. A balanced diet with whole foods will give you plenty of this vitamin. 3. Be cautious with combo products. If a product promises energy, brain support, or mood enhancement, there's a good chance it contains B6. Sometimes the amounts are listed under names like pyridoxine hydrochloride or pyridoxal 5-phosphate. 4. Watch for early signs. Pay attention to any tingling, numbness, or burning in your hands or feet. Don't ignore changes in your balance or walking ability. These are not just normal signs of aging. They may be red flags. 5. Talk to your doctor. If you're unsure about your supplements or experiencing symptoms, bring a list of what you take to your doctor. Ask if you should get your B6 levels tested. A simple blood test can help determine whether you're at risk. Remember, the goal of taking vitamins is to support your health, not to harm it. Vitamin B6 is essential in the right amount, but like all things, too much can be dangerous. By staying informed, reading labels, and focusing on whole foods, you can protect your nerves, your legs, and your overall well-being. In conclusion, don't let vitamin B6's reputation for being safe fool you. Even water-soluble vitamins can cause lasting harm if misused. Being aware of what you're taking and how much is the first step toward better health. And if you've been struggling with balance, unexplained numbness, or muscle weakness, it might be time to take a closer look at your supplements. You deserve to walk confidently, move freely, and live independently for as long as possible. Don't let an overlooked vitamin quietly take that away. Take control today. Your nerves, your legs, and your future will thank you. Conclusion. Take charge of your health, step by step. We've now explored 3 common vitamins, vitamin E, vitamin A, and vitamin B6, that although beneficial in the right amounts, can quietly cause harm when taken in excess. These vitamins are often found in everyday supplements, multivitamins, energy drinks, and even fortified foods. They carry good reputations and are marketed as tools to help us age gracefully, stay strong, and remain independent. But as we've seen, too much of a good thing can become a silent threat. Vitamin E can weaken your muscles and affect your balance. Vitamin A can drain your bone strength and tire out your legs. Vitamin B6, despite being water-soluble, can damage your nerves and impact your mobility. All of these effects can slowly chip away at the very independence and energy you're trying to protect. The most important message here isn't to fear vitamins. It's to understand them. Knowledge is your greatest ally when it comes to health. The more you know about how these nutrients work, how they interact with your body, and how they're being delivered through your diet and supplements, the better choices you can make. So what can you do starting today? 1. Review your current supplements. Go through your cabinet and make a list of every product you take, from daily multivitamins to energy boosters, joint support pills, or sleep aids. Read the labels carefully and write down how much vitamin E, vitamin A, and vitamin B6 each one contains. Add them up. Compare your totals to the recommended daily limits. If you find that you're exceeding those limits, it's time to cut back. 2. Talk to a trusted healthcare provider. Schedule a visit with your doctor or a licensed nutritionist. Bring your list of supplements with you. Be honest about how long you've been taking them. Mention any symptoms you may have noticed, such as muscle fatigue, poor balance, leg pain, tingling, or numbness. Your provider may recommend blood tests to check your vitamin levels and guide you on how to adjust your routine safely. 3. Choose food first. Whenever possible, aim to get your nutrients from whole natural foods. Fruits, vegetables, nuts, seeds, lean meats, and whole grains offer a rich variety of vitamins, informs your body can process more effectively and more safely. When vitamins come from food, they're accompanied by other important nutrients like fiber, antioxidants, and healthy fats that work together to keep you strong. 4. Be wary of extra strength claims. More isn't always better. Be cautious of products that boast megadoses, supercharged blends, or quick fix solutions. These might seem attractive, but they could be pushing your body beyond safe limits, especially when taken over long periods. 5. Listen to your body. Don't ignore small warning signs. Feeling unusually tired? Noticing weakness in your legs? Experiencing numbness or imbalance? These are not just normal signs of aging. They could be clues your body is sending you. Pay attention, take action, and trust your instincts. Aging doesn't have to mean slowing down. You deserve to walk steadily, move confidently, and live each day on your own terms. And with the right knowledge and a few smart changes, that future is well within your reach. You don't need to make drastic changes overnight. Just begin with awareness. Start asking questions. Get curious about what's going into your body. Little by little, you'll build a healthier routine, one based on balance, not excess. And remember, you're not alone. Many people are discovering that some of the habits they thought were helping them may actually need adjusting. What matters most is what you do next. If you found this video helpful, informative, or even eye-opening, we invite you to subscribe to our channel. We're committed to sharing clear, honest, and useful health information, especially for older adults who want to take control of their health, stay independent, and live well. By subscribing, you'll get access to more videos just like this one, covering topics like nutrition, mobility, strength, and aging with grace. We release new videos regularly, always focused on helping you stay strong, informed, and empowered. So don't wait. Hit that subscribe button and make sure to turn on notifications so you never miss our newest content. And if you have questions, thoughts, or personal experiences to share, we'd love to hear from you. Leave a comment below and let's keep the conversation going. Together, we can help more people discover the truth about vitamins, make smarter choices, and enjoy a healthier, stronger life. Thank you so much for watching. And until next time, stay well, stay strong, and keep moving forward. You've got this.